Welcome back, Joni.
Thank you, Mark.
Could you tell us, because I always love this question, can you tell us who are some special people that may have been, 2 to 3 people that may have been influencers in your life?
Yes. There's a country western song that's rather new. I don't know who the singer is, but it talks about all the famous people who are his friends that nobody knows from his hometown. And he talks about one of his friends who's been the teacher of the year for 5 years, and the chief of police for this little town. And I feel like some of the people who influenced my life are much like that. I grew up on a farm here on this property as a girl, and my grandfather was, raised cows. And of course, we had a big barn, and he would use nature to teach us children great lessons in preparedness and to be fearless, regardless of whether or not you had a tarantula crawling up your ankle, and what to do with that. And my dad would teach me the art of being humble and grateful for what you are given, because maybe you made a snide child remark about some, street beggar. So I owe a great deal of gratitude to my father and my grandfather. Now, I left here when I was 15, and I ended in the house of one of the junior founders of Save On Drugs, who turned out to be my stepfather. And Save On turned into American Drug Stores, Osco, and now CVS. Mm-hmm. From the age of 15 on, I got to work side by side with my stepfather, Jerry, who became my father. And he taught me invaluable lessons. I didn't know that if you were to set out to build a company, that it could fail, because that wasn't part of our reality as a teenager and into early 20s, because I was always working with him and the likes of presidents of Twin Labs or Colgate-Palmolive, building those stores from a slab of cement all the way up. So it never occurred to me that if I set out to build a company that I would fail. You just do the work until you find a way to make it work.
Exactly.
Right? Exactly. And then lastly, there was Mary Kay Ash. When I left Save On, I went to Mary Kay Cosmetics, and that's where I fell in love with direct sales. I left my father's business because I realized I didn't have the heart or the desire to work those hours and to give what it took to be those men that I worked with. I knew I would not do that with my life. So I started searching around for entrepreneurial opportunities. Mary Kay Ash herself offered that opportunity. I fell in love with the fact that, wow, women can actually learn how to run a business from their home and raise a family. That's what I'm going to do with my life. And I did that. I was with them for 13 years until I decided to write my own story.
Boy, we're thankful you did. With all due respect to Mary Kay Ash.
She was a wonderful woman, a great humanitarian.
It always shows me that influencers teach us that that we are always influencing people too, and it'd be a good idea to do it positively versus negatively, like you had talked about judging the beggar and everything. So many things connect here when we talked about the dignity of work before, talked about being humble, being grateful, empowering yourself, empowering other people. They're all connected in some way. So super that you shared those with us. Thank you so much.
I'm grateful to be here, and I'm so grateful for all the people who I believe God has sent our way to help support this. We, of course, have hundreds of employees, all of whom are there to make a difference, and making a difference they do. And I'm just very proud of them, because without them and our distributors who are, sharing these products and forging their own way as entrepreneurs, we wouldn't be here, and we would not be able to do all the good works that we do. It does take a village, and we have a fantastic village.
It sounds like so. Keep up, keep making a difference.
Thank you, Mark.